Alright, we got week 1 over with Ksoo and Scotty's trial for a hit Little Buck. Now, Ksoo has a separate trial after this for Little Bibby. This is not the Little Bibby hit. This is the Little Buck hit, whose real name is Charles. Pay attention for the name Charles. That's the victim. That's Little Buck.
Every single one of them that participated in this crime were members of ATK, a local rap group. All but one of them were related by blood.
Robinson is a shooter. It's just going to be based on the lies of the people who actually committed this murder. This, members of the jury, is Hakeem Robinson. Stand up, Hakeem. He is a young, aspiring, talented musician who 5 years ago was wrenched from his family, his life, and his promising career. All because the government refused to look at literally what is right in front of them. And this is why I've asked Hakeem Robinson to stand up in front of you right now, members of the jury. Because you may not have taken too much notice over the past 3 days. Each and every time you walked into the courtroom and you left and we stood up, you didn't realize at that time how important it was to take a look at how tall Hakeem Robinson is and how big he is. But it is going to be the focal point of this trial. Because once you watch that video in the entirety, and then you look at what is standing right in front of you, and you're gonna get pictures and stuff around the time that this took place. He hasn't changed, despite what Mr. Cooper is telling you. He is the same. There will be no doubt in your mind that he is not the person that shot and killed Charles McCormick. So how do we get here? You can have a seat, Hakeem. How do we get here where a clearly innocent person is being accused of a crime that he did not commit? And it boils down to perception versus reality. Because you're gonna see that Hakeem Robinson, he wasn't arrested until 9 months after the murder. And none of them realized how big he is until he was arrested.
Alright, so the star witnesses are saying the shooter was 5'8"-ish, Ksoo 6'1", 6'2". Now, I ain't gonna lie, when Ksoo's lawyer asked him to stand up, y'all get in the chat, let me know what y'all had got on y'all tippy toes to add a few inches.
As the state called several witnesses who say they saw the shooter. However, the defense is questioning if the description matches their client.
Girl, where's Charles? Was it Charles?
It was a frantic call for help made as bullets tore through a Jacksonville shopping center.
They shot Charles McCormick.
The caller, who can't be identified, told the court Charles McCormick, also known as Lil Buck, had just left her job after being hired. Despite the moment of chaos, the caller caught a glimpse of the alleged shooter.
He has a black mask on. He has on a skull cap. He's running across the parking lot.
I see that vehicle just pop out and it's gunning it.
Minutes later, off-duty JSO officer Collins, another state witness, testified he saw a silver Nissan speed away from the scene, finding a man in all black getting out and possibly holding a rifle. But the defense says neither witness could actually see the shooter's face and questions their descriptions.
He described him as slender, 5'5" to 5'8" in height, wearing a black and gray hoodie and black sweatpants. He shrunk an inch.
I don't even remember what our conversation was. Did I write that?
Defense attorneys argue that their client, Hakeem Robinson, stands well over 6 feet, while multiple witnesses estimated the gunman was much shorter. Another woman testified 2 men believed to be connected to the shooting burst into her home after the crime. She identified Dominique Bonner, now a state witness, but says she never saw the other man's face, who prosecutors say is Leroy Whitaker Jr.
Okay, so after the alleged hit, they're saying that the getaway driver and Scotty, aka Leroy Whitaker, runs in a lady's house. Now I'm about to play him testifying on what happened that day. This is the getaway driver. This is Ksoo's half-brother.
What's the reason that all of you wanted to kill Charles McCormick?
Because of the diss track he made.
And did that diss track upset you?
Yes, sir.
Were you upset about what he said in it?
Yes, sir.
Did he get stuff wrong?
Yes, sir.
That upset you?
Yes, sir.
Why was Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker and Kareem all upset?
Because he was dissing their brother and friends.
And by brother, you mean Willie Addison?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Once you found out where Charles McCormick lived in December of 2019, why wasn't he killed right away?
Because he took a vacation.
Charles took a vacation?
Yeah.
You know where he went?
Went to Vegas.
How were you able to find that out?
Through
Say that again?
Instagram.
Were you still trying to monitor his location?
Yes, sir.
And at some point, did he come back from Vegas?
Yes, sir.
And did you find that out?
Yes, sir.
How?
Through Instagram.
Do you recall when you saw that information?
Yes, sir.
When was that?
It was on the morning of January 15, 2020.
So the morning he was killed.
Yes, sir.
Do you recall where you were when you found that information?
It was at my apartment.
Was anyone with you that morning?
Yes, sir.
And was this very early morning?
Very early morning.
Who was with you?
Christopher Brown.
And once you got that information, did you and Christopher Brown do anything?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do?
We went to his apartment complex.
Eventually, where did Charles McCormick make it?
To a temp agency.
And where was that?
On Mill Road.
Was it like a shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
And that's in Duval County, Florida?
Yes, sir.
Did you pull into that same shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
Do you know or remember where in that plaza you parked?
On the side of the building.
Was it close to Express Employment or a little distance away?
It was close.
Did you stay there the entire time?
No, sir.
When you initially got into the plaza, what was the plan?
Still going to be the same thing.
What does that mean?
An ambush, run. They was going to still do the same thing they was going to do in the apartment complex.
So when Charles McCormick came out, Hakeem Robinson and Leroy Whitaker both were going to ambush him?
Yes, sir.
At some point, did your car crash?
Yes, sir.
Where?
On Townsend Boulevard.
What was that next to? Where you crashed? Was there anything around it?
Houses.
What's that?
Houses.
Houses, okay. And what did you crash into?
Small tree.
Small tree?
Yeah.
That disabled the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
What happened after you crashed?
We all jumped out the car.
Do you recall who got out first?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Hakeem.
And then who?
Scotty.
When Hakeem got out, what did he do?
He ran a different way from us.
All right. What direction was that?
Well, we ran in front of the car. He ran to the right of us.
So across the street in the opposite direction? Did Hakeem take anything with him?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Murder weapon.
So then when I was watching the subject get out the passenger side of the vehicle, I was still driving. And I was still a long way away based upon even where I showed on the map. There was never a time that I was right up there on that subject where I can give you a very clear and distinct. Everything I gave, aside from what I was able to visibly determine, which was the best characteristics, was what he was carrying in his hand and what he was wearing.
I'm showing you what's in evidence, State's Exhibit 80. Do you recognize this, the vehicle in this photograph?
Yes, sir.
Is that the same vehicle that you chased or followed from the shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
And is that the same vehicle that you saw the individual with the rifle flee out of?
Yes, sir.
And that was the same individual you saw get into that vehicle at the shopping plaza?
Yes, sir.
34, 35, and let's go quickly. Are these essentially just the 28 still?
Yeah, this is the way we confirm that the model matches the object that we're trying to model in the 3D point cloud.
So on the screen, do you recognize that, sir?
Yes, I do.
And can you briefly explain to the jury what we are looking at?
On the left hand of the screen, the K1 and Q1 individuals were from the video of the event of interest, the shooting. On the right hand side, we have K2, K3, and K4, which were the known individuals that were analyzed and the scans of them were processed during this examination.
You and Leroy Whitaker entered that home.
Yes, sir.
Did you have permission to enter the home?
No, sir.
Why were you and Leroy Whitaker going into that house at that time?
Get away from the police.
So they looking for you?
Yes, sir.
Both of you?
Yes, sir.
As well as Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
At the time you and Leroy Whitaker entered that home, did either of you know who lived there?
No, sir.
Did either of you have permission to be in there?
No, sir.
Did you even know if anyone was home before you went into that house?
No, sir.
Once you made it into that house, where did the two of you go?
We went to the first room we seen.
Where in the house was that?
Um,
If you remember.
I can't remember.
What kind of room was it?
Looked like a guest room.
So some sort of bedroom?
Yeah.
Now, what was the purpose of you and Leroy Whitaker going into that room?
To hide.
So what did you do when you made it into the room?
I got into the closet.
What did Leroy Whitaker do?
It kind of like stood. I was telling them to get under the bed.
Did he?
No.
What did he do?
Tried to get in the closet with me.
Pause,
My
bro.
goodness.
Hey, my fault.
What happened while the two of you were in that bedroom?
The lady came.
How did you see the lady?
When she opened the door,
What happened after she opened the door?
she seen us. When she seen me in the closet, and she seen Scotty standing outside the closet.
Did she say anything to the two of you?
Yeah.
What'd she tell you?
She was like, y'all gotta get out of my house.
Were you or Leroy Whitaker going to leave the house at that point in time?
No.
Could you go outside safely?
No.
Why?
Police.
What did this lady do next after she saw y'all, told you to get out?
Escorting us to the door, to the front door.
She opened the front door?
Yeah.
Then what happened?
She screamed for help.
And after she screamed for help, what happened?
Pulled her back into the house.
Who did?
Me.
All right. And did Leroy Whitaker help you pull her in?
Yes, sir.
And then once she was pulled back inside her house, what happened?
Well, I kind of like took her to the ground.
Okay. Did you do something to her when she was on the ground?
Yes, sir.
What'd you do?
Choked her.
Say that again?
Choked her.
Put your hands on her throat?
Yes, sir.
And what were you trying to do?
Really just trying to scare her.
Did you?
Yes, sir.
After you were choking her, did Leroy Whitaker say anything to you?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
He asked me, did I want to kill her?
What did you say?
Said, yeah.
Did you want to kill her?
No.
And why'd you say that?
Just so she can cooperate.
Did she cooperate with both of you?
Yes, sir.
What'd you make her do?
Made her get on the couch.
Did you take anything from her?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Took her phone.
And why'd you do that?
She couldn't call the police.
Did you have a cell phone with you?
Yes, sir.
Was it working?
Yes, sir.
Was it on?
No, it was dead.
What about Leroy Whitaker?
Yes, he had a phone.
How were you and Leroy Whitaker planning on trying to get away?
Well, call and ask for help.
I couldn't hear you.
Call and ask for help.
So who would have been calling?
Say that again.
Who was calling for help?
Scotty.
Do you know who he called?
Well, the first person he called was Kareem.
You call anybody else?
Yes, sir.
Who?
Called Blue.
Did someone eventually show up?
Yes, sir.
Who was that?
Blue.
You know how he knew where to find you?
Yes, sir.
How?
Scotty dropped a pin.
What's a pin?
Location.
Prior to Abdul Robinson Sr., Blue showing up, did you and Leroy Whitaker take anything else from the house?
Yes, sir.
What was that?
Clothes.
Did you have permission to take the clothes?
No, sir.
Did you and Leroy Whitaker both change your clothes?
Yes, sir.
And why were you doing that?
Changed the description.
Were you still worried about the police?
Yes, sir.
While you were waiting, what was Miss Buckley doing?
She was sitting on the couch. Kind of like, to my knowledge, it looked like she was falling asleep.
And then, shortly after that, did someone arrive?
Yes, sir.
And again, who was that?
Blue.
And what was Blue Abdul Robinson Sr. driving?
Challenger.
You remember the color?
It's like orange is red.
Another woman testified 2 men believed to be connected to the shooting burst into her home after the crime. She identified Dominique Bonner, now a state witness, but says she never saw the other man's face, who prosecutors say is Leroy Whitaker Jr.
So Dominique, aka the getaway driver, who crashed his car after the hit and ran to a random person's house and broke into it with allegedly Leroy, aka Scotty. Nobody has said they seen Scotty's face so far. Nobody said they seen Hakeem, aka Ksoo's face so far. From the first cop to the people that got their house broken into, nobody's seen neither one of them. The only people that been seen have been the getaway driver. Now, I know it's confusing for y'all. Alright, Ksoo has 2 separate murder charges. One on Little Bibby and one on Lil Buck. This is the Lil Buck trial. Scotty only has this case. And he has the burglary for when allegedly after the hit they broke into the lady's house. So he got hit with burglary for that. But she says she never seen his face. If experts show them text messages of Scotty actually sending Blue's location to pick him up from his phone with the cell phone towers pinging him right there, he might be barbecue chicken. But so far nobody has said they seen him besides the getaway driver. Ksoo's dad did not testify yet. He most likely will next week. This is not going to be a long trial like Diddy, 3-4 months. This would be 2-3 weeks. Ksoo's dad was not there when the murder happened, so really his testimony is hearsay. The getaway driver is the one who told Ksoo's dad what happened once he picked up them from the house they broke into. Ksoo's dad is expected to testify next week, so make sure y'all subscribe so you don't miss it.
I'm outside, I'm trying to get with you. This no free car, this a rental. Spin your blocks and shots out the window. Free my dog up out that candle.